So we start off with the brand new year with a new chapter for Kaiju number 8, chapter 54. And this chapter was 100% depressing because this is Izayel's funeral. We're seeing everyone sad, depressed, angry, focused because everyone has the same mentality that we're going to have to get Kaiju number 9 because this man killed our captain. And we see how everyone is coping with the loss of Izayel. We see Kikuru, she's crying and how she is coping to how to handle this whole situation of the loss of her father. We're able to see other divisions of the other captains as well, from Division 2 to Division 4. They make an appearance. And we are able to see what's going on with Kafka because that fist, when he looked at his fist, we don't know if he just triggered parts of his transformation or is just something that's going wrong with his body. We don't know for that for sure, but it kind of indicates that, based on how this whole situation is and how he's pissed off and angry, is triggering his transformation. So we're going to see a lot of things that's going to change from Kaiju number 8 in this chapter. So we start off with the chapter while we see the whole destruction that was left over between the fight between Kaiju number 8, the first division captain, and Kaiju number 9. And while Kaiju number 9 is long gone, we see Kafka, he's turning back into himself as a human, while Kikuru, she is laying down on the ground, passed out and full of sadness. And then so while that's going on, Kafka, he's just staring at the debris while he's turning back into his human form. And while he's doing that, he's just thinking of the last words that Kaiju number 9 was saying that the next time I'll make a move and mark a start of a Kaiju era. And he's like, while he was just thinking that, he was just saying, like, how dare you say these words while you took the form of our captain, our general captain. And Kafka started yelling out, damn it, because the fact that the ironic part is that Kaiju number 9, he took form of the man that he killed, the guy that would stand to destroy kaijus for the betterment of humanity. He decided to take his form and said that he's going to bring a brand new era of kaijus, which indicates the next move for Kaiju number 9, because Kaiju number 9, he's going to bring a whole bunch of army of kaijus to try to make a new world for them. So while Kafka, he fully transformed back into his normal self, he starts to cry. In the first captain division, he's just looking down because of disappointment due to the fact that Kaiju number 9 got away and the death of Izayel actually happened. So what ended up happening is that we get a time skip of Izayel's funeral, which was 2 days later, and we see everyone from the defense force from the whole parts of Japan actually came by and actually was paying their respects to Izayel. And while that's going down, it's actually broadcast throughout the whole news stations around Japan, indicating on what happened to Captain Izayel, his accomplishment, and pretty much everything that he has done up until his death. So while in the funeral, we see every bit of the Defense Force divisions and their captains has arrived into the funeral paying their respects. So we see Division 1, 2, 3, and 4 has arrived paying their respects. And while during the funeral, we see Kafka, he kind of knows that, hey, wait a minute, Kikuru's not here. So he was just like, what is she up to? Where is she? I guess she doesn't want to attend the service. So while that's happening, we just want to put a pause on that and say that it's very, very great to see the Division 3 and everyone from there, because it's been a huge minute since we haven't seen them in a while, because Mina made an appearance, but also to the other division captains as well. Seeing the other two from Division 2 and 4 was pretty interesting. But other than that, we get cut off to Kikuru because Kikuru, she's at her dad's office crying, and it indicates and kind of looks like she never changed because the whole event of Captain Izayel's death and the funeral was 2 days ago, and the last time we saw Kikuru was in her battle suit. So she probably never showered or changed, because while in the office, she's literally in the battle suit. And Kafka, he wants to go look for her to see where she's doing and like how is she. And then so what ended up happening was that the first captain division, he arrives and he's asking her, are you okay? Are you sure you don't want to attend the service? And Kikuru starts to go full on depressed and crying mode because she's blaming herself for her father's loss. She is saying like, it's my fault, I'm too weak, I can't do anything, because if I was stronger, he would have been able to survive. And so while that's going on, the first captain division, he's just telling Kikuru like, hey, that's not true. But Kikuru cut him off and was just like, hey, I want to become stronger. She was just like, help me train so that the next time I can kill Kaiju number 9 for what he has done to everyone, especially me. This guy took away my dad. So while that's happening, the first captain division, he's just looking at her and he's just like, all right. He's just like, I'll make sure your strength is unrivaled by all but my own. And I will take what Mr. Israel drilled in me and I will drill it to you. Keep up and show me results. Do that and I will overlook your absence at the service. So while that's happening, Kikuru starts to cry. And then we see Kafka, he's like eavesdropping because he hears this. And Kikuru says, yes, sir. And so while Kafka, he is focused and angry, he looks at his fist and he sees that his fist is transforming into Kaiju number 8. And while he's looking at that, he's putting up his glove and he says, I swear I'm going to kick Kaiju's number 9's ass, while he's walking through the hallway. And that's just the end of the chapter. This was incredible, just seeing how Kafka, his demeanor and how he's getting all serious, because now he wants to beat up Kaiju number 9 for causing pain against not only for him, but also too for Kikuru, because Kikuru lost 2 of her parents. And then on top of that, seeing how Kikuru is crying and saying like, you know what? I need to get stronger. I need to get better because I really need to take down Kaiju number 9. It is just all great. So this whole chapter was really, really good. I did like the development onto seeing how everyone's attitude is now from Kaiju number 9, and just seeing how Kaiju number 9 went from a simple villain to pretty much a badass villain. So this is just really, really great. But other than that, let me know down in the comment section how you guys feel about this chapter. What was your favorite moments? What you guys think was going to happen in the future of Kaiju number 8? And that is all. If you guys do like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and remember, always be decent. This is the Monotone Man, and hope you guys have a wonderful day.